And today I have with me Shino, graffiti artist, writer. Oh, I screwed it up already. That's okay. Hi, welcome. Yeah, so with that introduction, I think we can pretty much assume you have a different relationship to the city streets and urban landscape than the average person. Why don't you tell us a bit about that?
It can be scary to easily put. Just been doing it since I was a teenager, and you do actually have a very different connection with the city once you start getting that down easily.
So how many years has that been? About,
let me see, 17.
Okay, yeah.
17,
so that's a
18,
while. That's a while.
Yeah.
Do you think most so now I did a little research in advance.
Okay, all right.
I listened to this podcast, My Life in Letters, about street writers.
Yep.
They prefer that term. And I heard that most people start their careers at age 12 or younger and don't last for very long.
Not if you got to have the gall for it. You have to have the gall for it. I started when I was 14. So because we call them old heads. There's an old head that told me a long time ago, he's like, yo, graffiti is a longevity sport. So you have to have the goal for it for a long time. You have to endure the criticisms. You got to endure even being able to construct yourself and having a discipline for it, because it does take a lot more than people think it does. A lot of people go out and they think it's just I can just go out and tag and do this and this, and I'm a graffiti. No, that's not how it goes.
Yeah, what do you think is the first thing that kind of stops people in their tracks from continuing down the route?
Either getting caught or getting overly criticized, maybe. And that's just my opinion. I'm not exactly sure, but I know for me, I was just nah, I'm with this for life,
A lot of people can't take criticism. Yeah. That's interesting. So, if just using some other examples, if comedians live for the glowing audience laughing at all of your witticisms, and artists live for their work being seen and getting written up and people really loving it and living with it every day, what do you think keeps you going with what you do?
I think because of for me personally, it's the unique nature of it. It's where it came from, where it started, how it grew into something that is so simple, letters, they're so simple, but like a graffiti writer, definitely a seasoned vet, can just turn it into this full-on masterpiece. And that's something I've been chasing since I started.
Yeah. One thing which occurred to me in preparing for this show is there can be a lot of, if you take this seriously, there can be a lot of respect that must be paid to the mentors and the people who come before you.
Oh, yeah.
Are you at all, even though I feel like someone who does it for 17 years has been doing it quite a while, do you still feel nervous about sharing your opinions and takes because you don't want to offend the greats? Not
necessarily nervous on sharing my takes, but definitely always got to pay homage to those who came before me. Especially in this game, I got to pay homage. You have to.
So let's pay homage. Who we
got? Oh God. Let's see. All right, I will give top 5. Okay, maybe top 8. All right. Definitely R2, and he's actually from the Midwest. Maple from the Midwest. TCI crew. They're to me, hands down, will always be my favorites. Grab FDC from Miami. let me see. For MSK, like all writers know MSK. So Ewok, his style is bananas. Yeah, this is a tough question.
It's okay. Have you met these people?
I've only met R2. Okay. I've only met R2.
Tell us about the legendary moment and experience.
You mean the legendary scary moment? Okay. So this is literally me and my partner in crime, my cousin. This is like
literal partner in
crime. Like we were in the train yard. It's like for our first time ever being in a train yard, and like we're standing there looking at trains, like oh snap, like all right, what we gonna do? What we gonna paint? Like, and him and R.I.P. Hybrid, he actually just passed away. Like I think it was like last year, but him and Hybrid walk up to us, and they were whistling. The shookness in our bodies, in our young adolescent bodies, like we were like, are we gonna have to fight or are we gonna die? Like something's about to happen. So either way, came right up to us, walked up to us, and it was just like, it's like, yo man, what's up? Like how y'all doing? Blah blah blah. Like we just two young kids, you know what I'm saying? Talk and they just like, it's like, oh yeah, like we could take you, to some different freights. And thing was when I was just getting into it, when I was 14, my cousin, he took me under the bridge on the east side over here actually, and he showed me one of R2's pieces. I had never seen nothing like that in my life, and I was just like, yo. And then we get to meet him in the yard that fall, and I'm just like, it was so crazy because like I didn't hear what he said at first. He's like, oh yeah, what y'all write? And I was like, oh yeah, like I write Shino, like he writes Pete. And I was like, my cousin heard it though. He caught wind of it, and he was like, bro, that's R2. And I'm like, bro, get out of here. You're kidding me right now. One of the best stories I will ever, like, I will always cherish that history.
So he took you around and he showed you good spots?
Yeah,
or
did he show you
techniques?
Good yards. Nah, and in hindsight, I wish we would have sat down and watched them paint instead, because our stuff came out trash.
So I'm very curious. So someone like O2, where does this person live? Do they
R2?
I'm sorry,
yeah,
R2.
Yeah, R2.
If you're listening, I'm very sorry.
Yeah, he I think he lives in Atlanta now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does he get around the nation a lot? Like, do you also like train hop when you are?
Oh yeah, no.
I'm
forever trying to look for trains ever.
Oh
always.
really? So do you still train hop?
Yeah.
Listeners, if you could see the eyes so wide. Wow, cool. That's very dangerous.
Yeah, we call it benching. So if you're not going into the yard to paint, you going to just, take flicks, see other writers.
Yeah, so tell me more about this I guess it's more than a vocation, it's like a lifestyle.
Yeah.
Yeah, tell me more about that.
The best way like I can put it, and this is, quote from somebody else, but like once you become a writer of, what was it? Who was that? Norm? I think that was Norm. And it's in the documentary. Wait, which one is that? Crap, I can't remember the documentary. But he said, he's like, once you become a graffiti writer, like you just start scanning. Like you just scan for spots. It is by nature. At a certain point, it's just by nature. Like you don't even think about it.
Yeah, when you come across other writers in the world, is it generally a good experience or is it competitive?
Both.
Yeah.
Easily both.
Yeah.
Both. Yeah, no, I've met some legends from around here. I've traveled and gotten to meet Grab from FDC. I actually met him in Denver. I was working and like just so happened to be able to like hit him up, and he replied to me, and we met in the airport.
Wow.
Yeah.
So what percentage of the year are you traveling on trains and doing this?
I mean, I ain't been able to travel lately. I wish I could, but probably, like back in my like
At
early
your peak?
like 20s, yeah, probably like I was traveling a lot more and like got to see so many different places, so many different spots.
Just like constantly, or wow.
Yeah. So it was pretty dope.
What did riding around the country and leaving your mark teach you?
That I'm a graffiti writer.
That's pretty simple. Yes. Yeah.
Like nothing more, really.
Yeah.
Like just, getting to see different styles.
Yeah. So say you survived the criticism and evading the law. What marks a good graffiti writer?
Being a shinobi.
Define shinobi.
A ninja.
An Obi-Wan Kenobi?
Yeah, a shinobi. Nah, just being...
Oh, because you're Shino.
Yeah, nah. Shinobi is Japanese term, you know what I'm saying? But, like, honestly, working very hard on your craft and I guess having more of a thick skin about everything.
Yeah.
Like have a thick skin and like understand like you're not gonna be dope right away. You know, like that's almost impossible.
And this is a transferable advice to anyone in any creative field.
Yeah. Like you're not gonna be dope right away. Like just accept that. Like I know nowadays is a lot of people are like, oh, if I got 10,000 followers just because I wrote something down, like type deal, like, oh, I'm dope. Like that's not how it works. Yeah. That's not how art craft works.
How has social media and the digital world changed?
Destroyed it?
Yeah, tell us more.
I mean, honestly, it took away from to me, like it definitely took away from like having the heart for it, having a pure form about it, having, don't get me wrong, there's no disrespect to like, people who create digitally or nothing like that. It's just more just like going for hours, going from 8:00 at night to 5:00 in the morning just to try to finish a piece. That takes way more work. Mm-hmm. And it's just like it's like people will take that essence away because they can just edit, and it's done.
Oh, like they're editing it digitally?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so lazy.
Exactly. So it definitely takes away a lot from putting so much more effort into your craft because you got to have a lot of heart for it.
And people are addicted to the instant gratification of like, I like that.
Exactly.
Nice job. Yeah. So, obviously, there's kind of a long-standing negative view externally of what you do. How do you feel about the perception by the general public towards what you do, and if that hurts or helps?
To me, it helps only because again, it is going against so much, and the way that it was created came out of like a pureness of heart, so to speak. Like kids, in New York, because that's really where graffiti started. Like kids in New York, they living in the ghettos, living in projects. They took something that was just, like everybody hated it, but they were like, nah, we finna do this. And it that's what I'm saying. Like it takes so much heart, like, and that's what I think I appreciate the most about it, because it does take a lot more than you think, a lot more than most people think. And yeah, you, of course, you're gonna have society hating on it and blah blah blah, but like, but at the same time, this is also the same people in society now that want these same people that took that to paint their walls, yes, to paint their businesses, to do all of that. Like, so it's to me, it's just like, yeah, exactly. Y'all didn't know, whatever.
Yeah. So, and then one thing that I've always noticed just as an outsider is, you know, a lot of the tags are very cryptic, and I'm like, what does that even say? Why don't you talk about that?
Cause you gotta be a part of it. Like
Fair
basically you gotta be a part of it. Scheme, very, very old writer from like the, you know, like the 70s and 80s. Like he said it's not for them to be able to read it as long as we can read it and other graffiti writers can read it. So like it's cryptic language. It's like you have to train your eye for it in order to see exactly what's saying, you know, what's going on. Cause like, even, I mean, honestly, to this day, there are some tags that I'm just like, I gotta stare at it for a minute to be like, oh, there's the E, oh, there's the O, like there, you know, like it's not like it's a training mechanism.
It's like any other painting.
Yeah, straight training all the time.
Yeah. Because even if you go into socially accepted art and you go to a museum and you only look at a painting for 3 minutes,
you're not going to understand it.
Or 3 seconds, more like it.
You're not going to understand it.
Yes. Yeah. So do you do other similar things with the rest of your life? Do you do like graphic design or something like that? No. Yeah.
Nah, I stay away from that.
It's too commercial.
To me, it is.
Yeah.
To me, it is.
Yeah.
You know, and the simple fact that I've seen, again, Grab, perfect example for me, the fact that you can get down still with spray cans and make these crisp lines that other people need to have a projection of or whatever,
or tape.
Yeah, exactly. And we're like, I mean, he still uses tape, you know, like he'll use tape, but it's only on certain parts, but the rest of it is just can. It's just all can, and that's like that's a skill that takes a lot.
That's dexterous wrist work.
Yeah. We call it can control.
Can control?
Can control, yeah. You gotta learn can control.
I love that. Yeah. So if we did want to go out into the wild and perhaps come across a Shino, where might we look?
I don't know if there are any more left around here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But
maybe in another city.
Maybe. Yeah. I don't know if they're, you know, because I mean, like I said, you got other graffiti writers, other people that come, you know, they paint.
But what's a surface that always called to you specifically? That you're always like, oh, I have to put something there.
Trains, easily. And yes, because of Train Champs and TCI, yes, easily trains, easily. And again, it's kind of more the original way. It's more the purest way, because like graffiti writers in the 70s and the ones who created it, you know, in New York, it was always on trains. So easily trains.
Oh, and it's like a traveling show.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. If you don't mind, I'd love for you to give our listeners a creative assignment.
That's a little harder. Go to the train yard and take 3 pics. Find the train yard, take 3 pics.
I think we can do that.
Try that. Try it out.
Yeah. Is there kind of like one main train yard in Milwaukee, or are there several?
It's a few. I don't know where all of them are, though.
Yeah, of course.
I don't know where all of them are.
Yes.
So
and we won't ask you to. It's okay.
That'll be way too hard. Way too hard to find.
It's okay. I get it. So yeah, tell me a bit about like, is the culture of graffiti writing, is that different in Milwaukee versus other cities or big cities or mid-sized cities?
I would say in Milwaukee it's a little bit more divided, unfortunately. It wasn't always that way, but it definitely got a little more divided over the years. And I feel like when it comes down to like other cities like LA or New York or, you know, or like Chicago, like they stayed a little more close knit.
Is it like the racial divide, or is it something else?
I don't think so. I don't think it's a racial divide. I think it became more egotistical for some
personalities.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. And there is like a difference, isn't there, between like people who do it as like an art form and like say gang.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I heard in the podcast, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but I heard that like gang writing is like much bigger and much more like, this is my territory.
And that's what it is. Yeah. And that's what it is. Like, but that's the difference, because graffiti writers, it's about the art. That's what it's about. It's about like, yo, I'm actually an artist. Like, and I'm throwing this up. I'm putting this up in order to like show like I'm here, basically.
Yeah.
Like, and obviously with gangs, yeah, it's about territory. It's more territorial.
Have you ever come across gang members when you're out doing this?
No.
That's good.
No.
Yes. What are some of the scary things that you're willing to share that you've come across while doing this work?
I don't think I really have any, to be honest. Like,
it's more peaceful.
Yeah,
because you're out there alone.
Maybe, I don't know. I mean, and just me as a person, the way I move, like I don't try to shake. I mean, painting while cars are passing by. That's pretty much it. Like, yeah. But other than that, nah.
It sounds very like relaxing the way
it is.
Yeah,
it is.
You're making me want to do it.
The way I sleep and eat after I go paint, unheard of. It needs to be studied.
Wow.
Like, I'm like first order of business, get some food, go home, go to sleep. Paint still on your fingers and everything.
Best BM of your life.
Yes, literally.
Cool. Yeah. So, if someone, God forbid, wanted to impersonate you, what tools or skills would they have to adopt?
I have no idea, because I don't think nobody can really impersonate me. They would have to be like a master magician to impersonate me. I don't think nobody could do it.
Yeah. That's a new question I've been asking people. I don't think it's really fair.
Nah, yeah. You would have to like go down from my birth certificate in order to impersonate me. Like,
you'd need a method actor.
Exactly. Like, I don't think nobody could, to be honest.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah. So, yeah. What do you think is something though that is like unique to your style that you're proud of?
Me?
Yeah. If you're allowed to say.
I don't know, because I mean, again, back to the whole like just at least having that criticism. Like, I don't really think I have a very unique style. Okay, a lot of people have told me, like bunch of even the different writers, they're like, yeah, you have a very old school style. Like, you have a very like old school way about your style.
Like what decade are we talking about? 70s, 80s?
Yeah, like my letters, like, but that's what I learned from. So I don't, know, but like to me personally, I'm just like, nah. Like, like I'm cool. Like, I mean, there are definitely some pieces that I've done that I'm like, ooh, yeah, nah, I snapped on that one. Like, but other than that, no, I don't really think I have like a super unique way to my style.
So now is the part of the show that gets a little weird, where the listeners at home and my hearing will go out for about 5 seconds, and you will have the mic alone to talk to your oldest self, probably the self that started being a graffiti writer, and you can tell him anything you want, and our hearing will go out and we won't hear it at all. And our hearing is going out in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, you make sure that you keep sticking to it. It'll tap in when it taps in. Don't forget that. and keep practicing. Don't stop. Keep trying to push yourself with these letters and the colors and all of that. And just, try to keep connecting with other writers so that way you can just chill and paint with them and just have a good time. And if you just so happen to make a career out of it, well then, there you go. You good.
Okay, I have no idea what you said, and neither do our listeners, but thank you for that moment. Okay, so yeah, so you said things in Milwaukee are kind of divided with graffiti writing, but like, would you say there's like a regional flavor or flair
to Milwaukee writers?
Yeah. You look very skeptical.
I don't know. I don't know really. Now I'm gonna have to start looking at letters a little more now because not necessarily that I can say right now. But
would you say that's true of like other places though? Like LA has a different style than New York or?
That I will say. Like, and I mean, but that's the thing though. Like in a sense, we all take from each other.
Yeah.
So it's kind of hard to be like, yeah, nah, like, oh yeah, like New York will always have the original style, hands down, no questions asked. But other than that,
can you tell if someone's from like Atlanta or Detroit?
No, you can't. You really can't, because there are people in South America, that has like New York. You can't necessarily do that.
That's so interesting.
Yeah.
Do you like document your stuff? Like, do you keep photographs of them or?
Yeah, just on my IG.
Yeah. You don't print them out and show them to people like, look. Nope.
I keep my book, and that's one thing people should do. Definitely keep your black books. Don't lose your black books. Oh God.
Is that where you like do your lettering, or do you like put your photographs of what you've done?
No, your black book is your sketchbook.
Okay.
That's what your black book is. Your piece book. So that's where you make them sketches.
But you lost your black book once?
I've lost a couple of them, and I'm pissed about it. I hate it.
Yeah.
I hate it. I've lost a couple of them, but
on a few trains, no doubt.
No, just moving around and whatnot.
Yeah.
But other than that, I've kept a good hold of my piece books up until now. But
so we're in the final minute. I would love to know if there's anything else that you want to say about this before it's completely erased from memory and goes back to being the secretive art form that it is.
No, not really. I'm pretty good on it.
That sounds good. Thanks for talking with me, an outsider, about it. And the listeners, we've enjoyed it immensely. And I've been speaking with Shino, street graffiti writer. And I'm going to play the outro music. Tune in next week to Anja Asks Anybody.